My name is Reed Gollum. I'm the Director of Youth Ministry here at St. Thomas Aquinas University Parish. I first got connected with Youth Apostles in 2018 as a high school senior after being served by a number of brothers in Herndon, Virginia. And then soon after I got connected with the Youth Ministry program here at St. Thomas, and I've worked with them for a semester as a volunteer, a few years as an intern, and now for the past 2 years as the director of the program. Our program serves three main branches, right? The first one being our high school youth ministry, the second being our middle school youth ministry, and our third being the confirmation preparation program, which happens in 10th grade here in the Diocese of Richmond. Between these three programs, we are assisted by over 30 volunteers, about 40% of which are University of Virginia students, since our parish serves the University of Virginia community. And on a weekly basis, we see about 100 teens, give or take.
I think the value in a Youth Apostles ministry for parish youth ministry is the real relationship that the adult volunteers form with the teens.
I'm Fred Ortler. My wife, Ellen, and I are parishioners at St. Thomas Aquinas Church. We've been involved with more than a dozen youth ministry programs across the nation and at American military bases in Europe and Asia, in more than a dozen parishes, each with its own youth ministry programs. It's clear that this is a program to emulate.
Before coming to UVA, I had some experience with high school ministry when I was actually in it, and compared to what Reed is doing here, it's very different. And then Reed was kind of able to get, and is able to get college students into the ministry by just kind of showing the vast negligence society has for Christ and its church, and how we can bring that to kids that maybe have never heard of it or maybe kind of have pushed it to the side. My own parish, we didn't even have anything like this, like past religious education, that was it.
St. Thomas serves not only the student body, but also the professors, the faculty, and the staff. And that invites the UVA students, our college students, into parish life, which is what they'll eventually run into when they graduate and they move on to wherever they go next. Cool thing about Youth Apostles is there's kind of a two-pronged approach, right? It's community and service, and you can't have Youth Apostles without either of those. It's through our community as brothers that there's this overflowing love that we feel to then pour into these teens. And the impact that Youth Apostles has had here in Charlottesville at St. Thomas Aquinas is that twofold approach, right? We have a community of volunteers who are dedicated towards serving the youth. And through this community, we have relationships formed between college students and parishioners, grandparents and parents, all getting to know these volunteers who are dedicating much of their time and their effort and their spiritual life in a real sense to these teens.